What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online. And thanks to one of our awesome Discord members, we learned about how to get a private lobby. This is a new method, works unpatched. You'll be in a private lobby for as long as you want. And thanks to RBM573. Ryan, thank you so much for showing me this, man. Appreciate you. Had a blast doing this with you. Basically, how this is going to work is you're going to get into a private lobby. You can go hunting as long as you want. You're also going to be earning extra XP on the side and a little bit extra money. Super easy. There are two requirements to this method, though. Two things that you need to have checked off the box in order to accomplish. The first thing is fairly easy. You need to be dishonorable. If you've ever done an XP grind and shot cops or whatever, that'll get you dishonorable. If you're honorable, take 15, 20, actually, you know what, it might take 45 minutes to do that. Or if you're willing to fork over the gold, you can just walk over to that guy that'll change your honor and make you dishonorable. So once you're on the dishonorable side, you'll have access to the mission. Now, the other thing you need is you need a posse, and you need at least one person. If you have 4 people, great, but you need at least one other person, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna go press start, go to progress, and then you're gonna start the mission called More Than One Way to Earn a Buck. You need to be dishonorable to start this mission, and the reason you need a posse with you, or at least one other player, is because if you do it solo, you start a matchmaking session and it'll fill your lobby with other people, and they're probably not going to follow the same rules that you're going to follow to get the private lobby started. If you're doing with one other person or 2 other people and you don't have 4, which is a full which is basically a full posse for one of these story missions, you need to ready up right away so that no one else joins. Once you've done that, you're going to be in the first step to start your private lobby. You're going to start this mission, and it's basically the mission where you go to Fort Wallace and you take out this plethora of guards and troops. It's basically these guys that have wronged one of the culprits in the storyline, and you're going in there to correct the wrong by committing another wrong. I recommend while you're doing this to have one of your guns be a shotgun, because the guy at the very end, the boss, the leader that you need to kill, is hiding inside a cabin, and he's got a shotgun, so if you don't kill him, he'll pump you. And because you're in a storyline mission, there are a number of lives you have. If you lose both lives and then die again, I'm not sure if it fails you or if that person just stays dead. Either way, you might just end up watching your friend go hunting in a private lobby for a while. So make sure you don't die. Take your time completing the first part of this. You're going to bust open the gate to Fort Wallace, and then the shooting commences. Once you get the gate open to Fort Wallace, they're on the turrets and everything in there, so you can use some dynamite, throw it over the top, whatever. Be careful. Like I said, dying is going to be, it's going to void you of this, so just make sure you don't die. Also, you're going to be getting flanked from behind by other enemies. So if you're doing this with 2 people like me and Ryan did when he was showing me how to do this, what he did is he stayed outside and dealt with the guys outside while I went in and dealt with them. I've also done this mission with some other players, and what they'll do is they'll run in the fort and take out everyone quickly. You can do that pretty easily if you have more than 2 people with you, and then get on the mounted turrets inside the fort and just gun down the guys as they run through the gate into Fort Wallace. It's kind of silly. The NPCs just run in. They don't care that a minigun's shooting down the corridor. They got no sense, all right? If one of you ends up going down, it's okay. It's not the end of the line because you can revive them. Make it a priority, though. If one of your teammates goes down, make it a priority to go over and revive them. And if you're the guy that goes down, make sure you don't press that button that just you die. Wait for one of your buddies to revive you. The 2 lives, chances are you're gonna be able to do this without running through both your lives. But if you go into the mission and you end up dying and then you just use one of those lives up, it gets you that much closer to not being able to run this private lobby. So the goal here is to clear the fort of all the bad guys, keep yourself alive, pretty simple. And then once you kill the leader and everyone else is dead, you're gonna spawn the part of the mission where you blow up the ammunition depots. If you watch the quick story, the cutscene leading up to the story mission, the culprit of this storyline gives you dynamite and he wants you to get back at his buddy that has wronged him. And so you're gonna blow up the ammunition depots. But for the private lobby, just don't blow up the depots. Don't blow up those ammunition stockpiles, and the map is yours. You can go anywhere you'd like, do anything you want for as long as you'd like, and you're gonna be alone. There will be no other players on the map. Now, if you do split up, let's say you join in and you split up as your posse, if you die, you're gonna waste one of those lives, essentially ending your hunting spree. So just be careful with that. I know I expressed it a lot, but you don't want to waste it. This is one thing about the private lobbies. We don't have them from Rockstar, so there's little stipulations when we do end up finding a way to get private lobbies. The whole map will be open to you, and one thing to note here is that while in storyline missions, and Ryan, thank you, this is another thing that he told me, while in storyline missions, Rockstar has actually limited the amount of aggressive animals. And this is because they don't want you getting mauled by grizzly bears when you're running a mission. They don't want you getting mauled by cougars or panthers. They want you to worry about the enemies that they're going to be having you fight and things like that. So they've actually gone in and limited the number of these grizzlies and cougars and panthers that will spawn when you're doing story missions. For this reason, while doing this private lobby, don't go hunting for panthers or cougars. They're generally one of the great animals to find while regular out hunting, but in this mode, you're going to spend a lot of time looking for them and not very much luck getting them. Another thing that Ryan has told me, and this just honestly baffled me, is that he's done this more than I have. I've only done it once with him, and then I was like, dude, people got to know. We got to tell people, so get the word out there. Sometimes when you kill a 2-star or 1-star pelt, deer, let's say, because deer's something really good to hunt in this method since you're not getting those cougars. When you go to the butcher, sometimes those pelts will actually increase their quality. So a 2-star could turn into a 3-star. A 1-star could turn into a 2-star, like that, which baffled me. Now, when I went in, I turned in so many pelts when I did this with Ryan, because he was essentially hunting, and I was kind of just following him around, talking with him, but we got so many pelts because two of us were hunting and only one of us was turning the stuff in. I couldn't really keep track of how often that pelts at 2-star would increase their value to 3-star or 1-star to 2-star. I didn't really keep good track of that, but he's a very high, I think he's like level 121 or something like that. And he told me that that's something that happens sometime. Leet niddle trick. Leet niddle. It's a neat little trick for you where you can maximize the efficiency of hunting. I don't understand how that mechanic works, but it does, and it's quite amazing. On top of that, when you're running this method, one of the things that you're doing is you're doing a story mission. So you're gonna get all the experience from that story mission once you finish it. You're gonna go around hunting. I think Ryan liked to go down to roads because there's tons of deer down there. If you travel all the way to Tumbleweed, you're gonna be far away, which is fine if you want, like, I don't know, 2 hours of free hunting. But to maximize this, what you do is you wanna get the most experience for the story mission, which is like 952, I think. Right about the 1,000 experience mark is the most experience you can get from the story mission. So after 30 minutes of hunting in this private lobby, you probably want to go finish the mission. That's for maximum efficiency, because any longer and you're not going to be getting any more XP from the mission, as well as I don't think you're going to be earning any more money. We do get paid for the mission. The first time you do it in the story, you're going to make a lot more, but anytime after that, I think when we did it this time, we spent about 30 to 40 minutes out there hunting, and when we came back, I got 950 some experience and like 52 bucks or something like that. And that's all on top of the already, I don't know, hundreds of dollars you're gonna get from hunting if you run effective routes. You aren't gonna have those cougars or panthers, but there's no griefers. There's no griefers, as well as you could get a posse together, and if you guys have friendly fire off, you guys could just have your own lobby essentially with your own friends, and you're not doing anything because this, or you're not gonna be bothered by anything because this is a private lobby that will last forever. It's not limited. Like, I think back in the day when we first figured these private lobbies, we were doing like some glitch or something with the stranger missions, or starting a stranger mission, and you'd have a private lobby for like 10 minutes. This one's gonna just last you the whole time period as long as you want. I recommend though, well, Ryan recommends, and inversely me, 30 minutes. Spend 30 minutes, go hunting, get all the pelts you want, do all of that, and then go back and finish the mission for maximum efficiency, start it back up again. Personally, fighting the enemies in the fort is kind of a nice change to hunting, so getting like 30 minutes of hunting and then getting a little bit of NPC action in there is really, really fun, and it just changes, it just gives you a little bit of variance to the game. I want to say huge thanks, Ryan, man. Thank you so much. I just jumped on the looking for groups in our PS4 chat on the Discord, and Ryan hit me up and showed me this amazing trick. Get in there with your posse. If you're a posse that just likes to go around, roam, and have fun, this is the perfect thing for you. Not only that, this is a great way to earn experience. If you have one other person, go. This is an XP grind that you could both do at the same time and make money. Earn tons of money. Hunting trip that me and him were just going on, kind of shooting the not really focusing on hunting too hard. We end up turning in, I don't know, like 50 bucks or 60 bucks or something like that, and then we get 52 bucks from finishing the mission. This is essentially doing the stranger mission and hunting. That's something we've talked about earlier on the channel, but there's no time limit and there's no notification going out to all the players around you that, hey, this player's trying to be productive, go stop them. You know, that notification you get, a rival posse has started a mission. There's nothing like that. So this is the safe way to do that. Super effective. Also a nice change of pace to Red Dead 2 online when you're not worrying about getting griefed left and right. Everyone in our Discord, you guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate the support, not only there, but on the channel. If you enjoyed this or found this helpful, make sure to sub and hit that bell for notifications. We have daily Red Dead Online content coming to you. We're trying some things out recently that are a little bit funner too, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate you. Hope to see you in a future video, and until then, take care.